Digging that music, Artosis.
Yeah.
GSL. Welcome back. We have already gone through 2 games today. MC slapping a Terran nerd down. That was domination, Artosis.
It was.
That was illegal in about 30
It was actually
states.
awesome to see because he really, Ryung did something that I'm sure a lot of our viewers at home are like, wow, I hit stuff like this on the ladder all the time, especially if I play on the North American ladder. And you know what? There's one way to really go about crushing it at times.
Yeah.
It's I'm happy that MC's doing well, man. We need more Protosses doing well in Codes.
Well, you can stop these SCV all-ins, but you have to have a lot of experience. There are so many different ways to do that SCV all-in. As I'm sure you guys know if you guys play on the ladder.
There's infinity ways, Tasteless.
Well, you're
it's
like,
crazy.
You see the SCVs get pulled, and you're just sitting there with your computer in your mouse, squeezing your mouse. You're like, that son of a bitch. He's going to do it to me again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's good to see that stuff so we can learn. Let's take a look at our winners match. We're taking the Protoss and the Terran, MC and MMA. You notice since MMA has won at GSL, he always has this smile on his face.
Well, he should, Tasteless. 50,000 reasons for a smile. He won that.
Yeah, and each of those reasons is a dollar bill.
And doesn't $1 always make you smile?
Yeah, I do. Money's pretty good.
Money won makes you happier than money earned.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He earned that money as well.
So he won and he earned it.
Double happiness.
So, MMA now going to go up against MC, and this is an interesting map because this map is not at all like Crossfire. This is a very windy map. You can't really cut the Terran in, or chop the Terran up, or block the Terran off as easily. Well, you can chop the Terran up as easily with force fields. You can't just like deny them access as easily to you.
I feel like I'm listening to Willie Mays commercial.
Chop them up. Willie Mays. I wish I remembered more of that commercial. I know what you're talking about, right?
Oh, no, the slap chop or whatever? That wasn't him, though. That was another guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That one was good, too.
I need to get brush up on my infomercials. All right. All I know is the Snuggie. All right, here we go. Head-to-head. Terran versus Protoss. MMA, the champion. MC, the many-time champion. Is it 2-time champion?
MC 2-time, yeah.
Yeah, 2-time, right? Okay.
2-time versus 1-time.
So 2 champions duking it out. Thanks to our sponsors, by the way. Thanks to Artosis for being so great. Over here in the upper left, we have the mixed martial arts nerd.
Slayers, MMA.
And we're going to have to pause. Uh-oh. All right. So we are going to have a little break here. Something's going on. All right, can I go on a rant?
Okay.
All right.
Please.
If you have a site where people can donate money to have you play somebody like your brother in a show match, you should probably get in touch with those people before you drive a bunch of traffic there and have people tweet at me that you're going to be playing a match, because I'm a busy guy. My brother's a busy guy. I'm traveling all over the place. So my brother works. He works.
Dude, I'm there too. Apparently, I'm versus you and Dave.
Yeah, apparently we're playing. Okay, so don't do that, because I don't want to be in a position where I have to say no and let a bunch of people down that donated money. Yes, donated money. Even if they get the money back, even if your site isn't a scam, don't do that. I don't want to look like a douche when I say no, I can't. Get the people organizing the show match first. If I have time to do something like that, I'll do it. If I don't want to disappoint the people I love. I don't want to be at an event and somebody's like, Tasteless, I donated money to play your brother, and
That's a very good point.
So don't do that, please. Now, we apparently had a map version problem. So whatever, we were like using an older version of the map or something. So we'll get that fixed. Stay calm. I know you're freaking out. You're probably breathing into a paper bag right now.
Stay calm, nerds.
Yep.
We're here.
Some nerd, when he saw the pause, he pulled his inhaler out, dropped it again. And as he was trying to pick it up, his retainer popped out and went on the floor.
And then you didn't know if he could actually use the inhaler without a retainer.
I dropped my retainer.
He took the inhaler and put it in his mouth as the retainer and then tried to breathe in the retainer. No, that's not how you do it. But he didn't know because his glasses had fallen off and he had stepped on them.
Yeah.
He needs more nerd tape, Tasteless.
So be cool. We'll get this going soon. And, okay, I guess we are going to get it going soon because the countdown has started. MMA against MC.
His suspenders snapped, his pants fell down, he tripped. This poor nerd, man. This poor
Nerd
guy.
somewhere. Our numbers are
The
high
pen in
enough.
his pocket broke and just ink all over his shirt.
All right. Now we're going to try this one more time. MMA.
If they don't get it this time, though, it's all
Yes,
over.
MC. Watch me pause again. I'm losing momentum, guys. All right, here in the Codas GSL. Over here in the upper left, we have our red Terran. His name is Ma.
MMA.
Ma. All right, there is MMA champion.
Who's this next guy's name, Tasteless?
Over here in the bottom left, the Obama toss.
Mick.
That is Zeratul's voice. This is a new version of this map. We did some adjustments to it. It is actually Belshire Beach, but a little bit colder. It's actually snowing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's winter time at the beach.
This is actually the first snowfall of the year.
Yeah, it's snowing here. So look, it's the beach, right?
Get
It's
your
cold.
plants inside.
Wear some gloves, man.
Yeah.
Get your plants inside.
Dude, it's the first frost. You got to be careful about this.
If you
Your
notice on
plants
this-
have to be inside or they're all going to die.
Yeah, and if you notice, this map has a lot of good trees for Christmas trees. So
I was just thinking that.
let's go get a Christmas tree. Christmas time is not that far away.
If I owned land on Belshire Beach, Tasteless, I would cut down all those Christmas trees. And actually, the middle of the map has fallen in and become like
crystals?
minerals and stuff instead
Minerals?
of trees. And there's now bridges over the water. And
If
that
only that probe had lost some weight, he would go through there.
makes me wonder, if we get back to summer, are we going to switch it back to the other one? And if so, are they going to just put trees in the middle again?
You know, they get some, some people to garden over there. Some cheap gardening.
Yeah.
Here's a cybernetics core now on the way. All right, now the probe scouting, SCV scouting. Moving around the map.
That's right. Chase
Oh!
the probe.
That
Oh,
was close.
denied, Tasteless. Completely denied. Goodbye, probe.
Not
You
a
don't
bad
know
move by
nothing.
MC, though, to try that.
Yeah, no, you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Because if you get in there, then it screws up everything for the Terran.
Yeah, they don't want you to see what's going on, and in fact, he's just going to go ahead and do a very quick expansion, no gas. MC's going to have to try to guess what he's doing. You know, normally when you do scout a wall-in, oftentimes that means that it's going to be a gasless expand, against which you're going to want to go for a quick nexus most of the time.
Yeah.
But you can't know for sure, so
There's
MC is
also-
making a few units.
There is the option to do an all-in here for the Protoss, but with just one gas being taken, I would assume it's going to be a quick nexus.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the case. MC is someone who really does love his quick nexuses. Well,
All right, so
Well
the
hidden
MMA's
SCV,
SCV
man.
is going to peek over here and say, is there a nexus? Is there a nexus? And see that there is not.
it's a Christmas SCV.
Yeah.
It's all red, like good old
We should
Saint
give him
Nick.
little Christmas hats.
Oh, we should. That'd be great. And this SCV is going to give a present to MMA, and that's knowing that there's a nexus in just a minute here.
And that's, the gift of giving.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to open it before Christmas, so
Yeah.
he's waiting to
Or
scout.
if you're like me, you figure out where your mom hides your presents because your house is only so big, and you know that she's just gonna put it in her closet.
Dude,
And I'm like, all right. And I look in there and I'm like, oh my God, she got me the wrong video game. I already have Sonic 2. I needed Sonic 3. So that's when I go to my mom and I say, oh wow, I hope Santa brings me Sonic 3. Because Sonic 2 was so fun. And she probably won't get it. She'll still, have to open it up and be like,
That's
oh,
terrible
God
of it.
damn it. It's Sonic 2.
Yeah,
And then I'll have
she
to
just
break
doesn't
my mom's heart
understand.
and be like, Santa.
She's like, he's gonna be
I
so
hope
happy.
Santa has a receipt because otherwise Toys R Us might not take this gift back.
the elves with their wooden hammers pounded the wrong title for you, Tasteless. All those ones and zeros, wasted bits. All right, so we have a 4-gate coming from MC after expand. It's a nice build. It's a nice
Yeah,
build.
it's
It's
a good
gained
build.
a little bit of popularity recently with a lot of Protosses on the Korean server.
It's got a lot of muscle to it.
Yeah, it's kind of a keep you honest type of build. You can just go in, attack with a bunch of units, do some pressure, maybe kill some SCVs, etc. It's just a pretty solid build overall. So, Tesa, speaking of Christmas, right? And how you just told this little story about how you have checked in your mom's closet because you knew where it was. Ooh, a Ghost Rush.
That's actually interesting.
My girlfriend bought me some Christmas gifts already, and they're in her closet, and she told me not to open it and look at them.
Oh, what is she doing, man?
Should I open it and look at them?
Yes.
People, tweet at me, please. I'm Artosis. Let me know. I want to so bad.
Oh, dude, he might be aggressive here.
Oh, he's definitely going to be
Oh,
aggressive.
my God. Actually, this is pretty scary.
A lot of units.
All right. 2 bunkers, though.
SCV's coming up to repair, taking out the other bunker, but he's got to back up with these Stalkers as the last Zealots do die. We do not want to fight with just Stalkers here, but here comes the next wave of Zealots.
Oh, nice snipe, by the way. Jeez.
And
here we go. That is way too much stuff. He needs to turn around like ASAP.
He's taking a little bit too much damage here for sure. Wanted to get that depot burning, but took a lot more damage on those Stalkers, making a couple Pumpkin Stalkers. It's not the season for that, though, MC.
No.
Not the season at all. Didn't really do as much damage as he wanted. He's definitely behind from that. And in fact, he's just now getting additional gases.
And you know what's interesting about this is MMA, realizing how ahead he is, just goes ahead and takes 2 engineering bays. So he's like, all right, you won't hurt me for a while.
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, he has 2 ghosts on the way. So he's going to hit the sick timing right now. And MC basically used several... he used 2 sets of 4 Zealots, and then also lost 2 or 3 Stalkers.
He was 2.
Yeah, and that's a lot of units. That is a good 10 units he is not going to have now. And what did he kill with that? A few units, a bunker.
He got a depot on fire, which doesn't mean anything there.
So it really set him well behind. And this Ghost push could punish him quite badly. You know, if MMA comes down here, does a scan, EMPs the sentries, that could be game over if he actually gets those sentries. And even if he doesn't, MC's going to be sitting here using up his energy. You know, he's not got enough units, or at least not as many units as he wants to try to hold this off.
Looks like the SCV is going to take the peak. Now look at that spread. That's a really good spread. Really hard to EMP something like that. He might just want to turn around. I don't think it's even a good idea to go in there.
Yeah, you got to be careful here because those EMPs don't do their job. You lose your ghost, you lose your army. That is really bad. MC really focusing on his macro right now, getting as many units out as possible.
Spread.
I know, man. I can't believe it's not clumped.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Well, see, I was trying to make a joke like that, but like, it didn't work. It didn't work. Tasteless.
Jokes failed. All right, so more gates here. So he's just going to go for a very tough, Blink Stalkers, Speed Zealot, lots of sentries. This might not be good, though, against EMP. I mean, EMP, you get 1 or 2 good EMPs up there, and you're in trouble. So he does have a Templar Archives on the way to try to feed back the ghosts.
Well, MMA is really transitioning into a nice spot right now. In the meantime, it looks like we're actually going to be going up to 8 gates with MC. And he's also getting a Templar Archive. So will he go for Storm, like a Storm timing push? I don't think so. I think he's going to get some Archons and go with just a ton of units. I think he's basically going to pull the trigger, Tasteless. He's going to go for a sick all-in right now. He's not going to be able to keep this production up off of 8 gates, but for Archon Zealot, he can use it for a little bit. So we're going to have to see. Yeah, it looks like that's definitely going to be what he's going to do, Tasteless.
Yeah. Well, charge Zealot with Archons can be pretty good. You just have to make sure that the Stalkers and the Archons are with the Zealots when it's all happening.
Yeah, you got to control the army very well. It's going to be very hard to actually kill with, but this is what he's planning to do here. Now, as far as ghosts go, we have 2 on the field, 1 more being made, and these 2 ghosts both have 2 EMPs set up. So 4 EMPs total, and the new patch that's going to be coming out at some point, it's on the PTR right now, has not taken place yet, of course. So these are going to be slightly bigger radius, do some more damage to the army of MC. But if MC actually attacks in this planetary, I mean, he will just lose there.
He will be dead.
He has to definitely go somewhere else.
He might want to try poking up towards the first expansion that MMA has.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
That location doesn't even have
natural
bunkers
is
in it.
pretty much where he has to attack into. That planetary is just too cost inefficient for him.
And frankly, if MC doesn't do something quickly, either take the gold base or kill MMA's expansion, this game will definitely be a win for MMA. With MMA just so strong right now, 152 supply to the 139 for MC.
Yeah. MC is not leaving himself any outs. He's not getting any upgrades whatsoever. He's just got his charge. He's making his units. And with that sensor tower there, he's sitting inside the sensor tower range. I mean, he could skirt around it, barely on that bridge, but he's choosing not to. He's just kind of sitting and saying, whatever, you know where I am, that's fine. Let's do this.
Well, it's keeping him in a position, but, you know.
And this is what he wants. He wants that base trade scenario. Not going to happen right now. MMA is coming back. It's a pretty big army for both players here. Uses a lot of charges.
Oh, EMP.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
That one was awesome.
That one was. That sucks.
All the sentries have no energy.
I don't know. I don't know if MC's going to win this, man.
Yeah, it isn't looking like
the Archons have now been EMP'd. Everything is going to die.
Yeah. Goodbye, MC's army. You are no more. And down it goes.
Everything melts.
Yeah,
like
he had
ice
some
cream in
nice
the microwave.
EMPs.
GG.
He had superior upgrades as well. There was just absolutely no way for MC to take that. But, you know, MC didn't leave himself with a lot of choices after losing so many units in that first frontal attack after his expand. So that's fine.
That was a really impressive game.
Yeah, MMA easily getting first in this group, making it look like it weren't no thing.
He's good, man. Well, MMA clearly deserving the win there. He's clearly...
They repositioned the figures so the Marines' gun was to the Zealot head.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that was funny. Cute, man. I like that.
Oh, man. Well, you know, MMA, safer build. He waited. He took the third base. MC's build, 2 timing attacks. Neither of them worked.
Well, what are you going to do, man? Sometimes MC plays like that. Sometimes he looks genius and unstoppable. And sometimes people like MMA just say no to both attacks.
The EMPs are pretty brutal. This is the fundamental problem with attacking into ghosts. Your army is going to be only on a handful of hotkeys, whether that's, even if that's only 3 or 4 instead of just 1. They're still going to be clumped up.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So,
well, as we've seen, Blizzard's planning to patch EMP right now.
Right.
So it's going to have a radius of 1.5 rather than 2. That's the last update I saw. I will see if that goes through.
Well, that'll make
patch,
EMP a little bit.
Well, EMP is actually the most damaging spell in the game against Protoss. Like, it does more damage than a fungal or a Psi Storm or anything.
Well, and it just nullifies.
There's times where it does like 1,000.
Most of the abilities that Protoss has.
Well, that's true as well. So, you know, MC, though, actually did deserve to lose that. I mean, it doesn't actually have anything to truly do with the EMP. I mean, he chose 2 very aggressive attacks, and MMA knew exactly what was coming and trounced it. I don't think EMP was completely needed, although obviously it made it completely one-sided. I mean, if he holds that attack at all, he wins, because he has 3 base. So
yeah.
Even without EMPs, I think he takes it.
Well, I mean, taking the gold base and Protoss not having that, I mean, that's the end of the game right there.
Yeah.
You know, he could have maybe tried to get it. Did he have a Templar in there for feedback? He did not.
No, he did not.
Yeah,
he didn't even try.
Well, then that army's just going to lose. All right, we're going to go on now to the losers match. And we have 2 Slayers players, Liang and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Don't hate the Slayer, hate the game.
Yeah, man. The map is Daybreak, and this should be a pretty long, epic game. Daybreak is a great map.
Yeah, this is a fun map for ZBT, actually. We have a lot of epic games that take place here.
Well, I wasn't sure if I was interrupting you. All right, so Daybreak is the map. The question is, who's going to be able to execute their strategies better here? And, of course, with these guys playing against each other all the time, who is going to be able to outsmart the other guy when, of course, they're so familiar with each other. These guys live together. They train together. They talk about the game together. Oftentimes they sleep. You know, one guy sleeps in the top bunk. The other one sleeps in the bottom bunk. Unlike Artos and me, where I'm the big spoon and he's the little spoon.
I am actually always the little spoon.
You're always the little spoon?
I am always the little spoon. I'm not a big spoon guy.
I am the sickest big spoon.
Dude, the thing is I'm like a foot taller than my girlfriend or something. Am I? No. But I'm taller than her. and I make her be the big spoon.
Wow.
And when I'm with you, we're the same height.
Ladies.
You're the big spoon.
That's the way I got to do it, man. I got those long monkey arms, man. All right, so the game is now loading. Liang against Yu-Gi-Oh! Who will win? I don't know, but it's really important for both these guys to do their best because they are on the fence right now. And they could be knocked in a Codes if they're not careful.
No one's going to put this Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Hell no, they won't. Liang against Yu-Gi-Oh! Here at the GSL Codes.